Blake, let's do this as a speed round. Can you just go through clip after clip after clip of what happened here? It's so noteworthy. And Blake, is it a hyperbole to say this is one of the worst interviews you've ever seen?
It was bad, Charlie. It was bad, and you can just tell by how they're having to, like, the total lack of, I mean, obviously we're excited, but the total lack of excitement on the left. Sometimes you have, two different reactions on different sides of the political spectrum. We'll think something's really embarrassing, but their base is eating it up. But what you really see on the left is you see a lot of frustration. Like, okay, Kamala's been doing this for 3 months now. Why can't she get it together? And they're really, it's like depression is setting in. And, it's like, man, even if she were to win, how would they deal with 4 years of this? Because she's never going to get better. Let's play some of it.
In the interest of time, let's play 83. 83 is one of my favorite. Is like, what are your weaknesses? Her weakness is having a team of smart people. I mean, it's just like such a bad, again, Kamala, all you have to say, my weakness is I work too hard. Done. End of story. Great. My weakness is I push myself too hard. Done. Great. Fine. Everyone's like, wow, your weakness actually could be your strength, but it's a weakness. This is this is 101 if you're running for office, okay? By the way, Anderson Cooper asking like the most basic questions imaginable. Play cut 83.
What weaknesses do you bring to the table, and how do you plan to overcome them while you're in office?
That's a great question, Joe. Well, I am certainly not perfect, so let's start there. And I think that perhaps a weakness, some would say, but I actually think it's a strength, is I really do value having a team of very smart people around me who bring to my decision-making process different perspectives. My team will tell you, I am constantly saying, let's kick the tire on that. Let's kick the tires on it.
I mean, Blake, this is again, all you have, just to be clear, at Turning Point Action and Turning Point USA and the Charlie Kirk Show combined, we employ 1,500 full-time people. Now, that number will go down after the election because a lot of those are ballot chasers. In every interview, we ask, what would you say is your greatest weakness? Blake, is that not like 101 college grad onboarding interview that you would ask?
Yeah, it's kind of an annoying question, to be honest. Like, it is very much you see it a lot, and it's always, as you note, like, you have to give this answer, like, I work so hard and I push myself to it. You end up giving these sort of like fake answers to it, but at least Kamala could have learned that. You're going to a town hall, you're going to possibly hear a question like that, and that's what's so funny about it is she's been at this for 3 months, and the questions you're going to get. You're going to get asked, how are you different from Biden? They've asked her this at every single one of her interviews, at every single debate. And she doesn't have a good answer for it, which is why they're going to keep asking it. It's so bad that, like, Michael Scott had a better answer to this question in The Office. I don't think we have time to play it. It's unreal how botched this was. And I think you're really seeing
completely unprepared.
They pivoted her.
Blake, but she's.
They pivoted her to this. They pivoted her to this strategy of go into the media a bunch. She was hiding from the media. We all ridiculed her for it. We said she's not ready, and I don't know if they knew they were going downhill, so they were like, we need to change strategies, even if it's unlikely, or if they just cracked. If they finally snapped and said, we'll show that Kamala can do media, and it's been about 2 weeks of the sudden Kamala media blitz, and it's mostly been really embarrassing for her. And I think, if we're fortunate and we win, we're going to see this remembered as a huge strategic misplay.